level maintaining the building. We making it. Alright, my flow sinister. This ain't rap music, this ain't literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. A wise man told me that silence never betrayed him. Keep your mouth shut, cause got ultimatums.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Undertakers taking on the Legends. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Here's a speed threat, Alfonso Soriano. And the pitch. That misses the zone, and we are underway. There's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Next pitch is in the dirt. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Mike Trout.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in, safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Eddie Matthews stands in here, leaves that one down. Ball to strike. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Man at second. Stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Next pitch just misses. The count now 2-2. Righty to the plate. To the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Trevor Story.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Trevor Story.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Martinez, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get.
Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. We go to the bottom of the first. Now, Honus Wagner. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That's a strike. 0-1. The 0-1. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
But he's back safely. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Wagner on at first. Nobody out. Junior swinging a drive. Deep right field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Batting third.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Mickey Mantle. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
That one fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses. Now 2 out. Man at first. Here's some real power at the plate. Stand usual. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Here comes the pitch.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Correa collects. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. New inning getting started. Now it's going to be David Ortiz.
For the Undertaker, the first baseman.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Mantle on his way over. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's one down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Out to short. Fires to first on the run. And they get Perez for the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
With the shift on, hits right into it. Tosses to first, and Tucker is retired. And that'll do it. Back here in Cleveland. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jimmy Fox.
For Cleveland, the catcher,
The wind of the pitch.
Fox.
And there's the strike. And a pitch. Strike 2. Kicks and deals. And he chases that one. 1 out. So up next, Babe Ruth.
The first baseman, Babe Ruth.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss, and the count even at 1. Just missed. Next pitch misses inside. 3-1. 1 down, base is empty. And that's ball 4.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Nolan Arenado watches that one for a strike. Standing in here with 1 down. Sneaks through, base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Roll to short, could be 2. There's 1, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. Now Correa up to hit.
Leading for Nova Scotia, the shortstop.
Hawaii to kick the pitch.
Correa.
That misses. 1-0. They say you win.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. Righty delivers. Good eye right there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Over to Ruth. That takes care of Correa.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Greg Maddux now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Top of the 3rd, no score. And down on strikes he goes, and 2 away now. So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Alfonso Soriano. He's a guy who does it all. They say you win.
0-1.
2 outs.
1-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
So now 1-2.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
In plenty of time to first, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Pedro Martinez.
Leading off for the Legends.
And
The
here it
pitcher,
comes.
Pedro.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Got him looking. 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Honus Wagner. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Rolls across the diamond, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, base is empty. Ken Griffey Jr. will hit next.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. With Jr. probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. And a pitch. Stays alive. Next pitch inside. 1-2 to count. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1. On to the 4th. Here's Trout.
Leading off for the Undertaker.
A wind and a pitch.
The center fielder, Mike.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. One away. So digging in, Eddie Matthews.
The third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. And ball one.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The pitch. And a count 1-2.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Next pitch is popped up. Matthews gone on the play. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Trevor
10,
Story comes up to the plate.
Trevor Story.
First pitch, and he just misses. And the right-hander deals. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Arenado to first in time. And Story is out. Out number 3. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 4th. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Mickey Mantle.
The center
Maddox
fielder,
back to work.
Mickey Mantle.
Soriano gets under it, drops into the glove, and there's 1 away. Next to hit, Stan Musial.
Right fielder, number 6, Stan Musial.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Trout on the move. And he misses it. It drops in.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And now maybe extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
The 0-2. And now 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. Here's Nolan Arenado. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 2-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He recognized the rotation of the baseball out of the hand, stayed tall on the backside, and crushed that pitch the other way.
Altuve takes the ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Into center. Trout is there. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in, the long ball threat, David Ortiz.
The first baseman,
The pitch.
David Ortiz.
That's in there.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
at the belt and fires.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away. And here is Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Tucker tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. And the 1-0. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Junior pulls that one down, and there's 2 down. And here comes Carlos Correa.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And that's in there for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And fouled off. Ortiz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is popped up. Altuve has this one sized up. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back, and now it's going to be Pedro Martinez.
Leading off for the Lakers, the pitcher,
And the right-hander back to work.
Martinez.
Here's a high chopper. To first, 1 up, 1 down. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Story sends it over to first, and a couple of quick outs. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ken Griffey Jr. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that should be extra bases.
Now batting, center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Line drive, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now at the plate, Stan Musial. First offering misses the mark. 2 on, 2 outs. They say you win.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The pitch. Got him. And that is the inning. Back now at Progressive Field. All set for the start of the inning. And now Greg Maddux.
The pitcher, Greg. Your attention, please.
Well, Juan Soto had a huge 2021 season, just 1 point shy of 1,000 for OPS. Absolutely a monster at the plate. This guy's pretty special.
And a quick out, number 1.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Soriano.
I think the thing you start with for Soto is that patience and that strike zone understanding. A lifetime on base percentage well over 400. In the second half of 2021, he had an OBP over 500.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now Mike Trout, good contact guy, good defender. First offering, and it just misses.
He burst onto the scene at 19 years old and looked several years older in terms of his maturity, his plate discipline, and how he handled pressure moments.
And that's just foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Now
digging in, Eddie Matthews. This guy has turned into a beast. Foul ball there. Tying run at the plate. And he chases a high fastball there.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been.
Got him. And that is that.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching, Camilo Doval.
Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the 6th inning, and here's the catcher, Jimmy Fox.
Leading off for Cleveland, the catcher.
And the pitch.
Jimmy Fox.
Right-handed reliever.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The pitch. Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 up, 1 down. And here is Babe Ruth. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Doval, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
2 outs, base is empty. Nolan Arenado digs in now.
Arenado.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the inning. And welcome back. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Trevor Story. Martinez back to work. That misses. Ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The wind of the pitch. In the air, left field. And it's caught for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ortiz up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. The wind of the pitch. On the ground. Altuve slings to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
On the ground to 3rd. That's a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Two outs, runner at first. And the batter now, Kyle Tucker, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. Oh, and now a wild pitch. Nice job behind the plate there. Kicks and deals. Tucker checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He went around, says Rusty Valentine. Next offering is fouled back. Perez off of first with 2 away. Ripped into right center. Base hit. And it bangs up against the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double. Second and third now.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
0-1. Look out. Almost got him upstairs. The next offering misses. 2-1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. 2 outs. Out there to center. Mantle sizes this one up. Squeezes it, and that is that. Here in Cleveland, bottom of the 7th, here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
The second baseman, Jose.
And the pitch. That's a strike. Strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Down the inside corner for a strike. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Pitch misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The punch out there, and there's 1 down. Pedro Martinez now at the plate. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Luis Gonzalez. 1 out, the base is empty for him. In there for strike 1. Fouled off, he was late. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. And a pitch. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. And now the shortstop, Honus Wagner. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. The 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound, trying to protect this lead. The pitch. Ball strike right there. And a base hit on a line. So up next, Alfonso Soriano. Center field. Mantle under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. And now batting, Mike Trout. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Next one misses. Now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Clemente over at second. Trout at first. One gone. Next pitch misses, and that's ball three. 2 on, 1 out. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 3-2. The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him looking. 2 out. Here's Trevor Story now. This guy with light tower power. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
First and second, 2 down. And a base hit right there. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Here's a big power threat. David Ortiz, known for his late inning heroics. Devin Williams into the game, and he's on to deal with the bases loaded. In there, and it's 0-1. Righty delivers. Strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Next offering in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Wagner settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Is this redemption for my soul?
Back here at the ballpark, stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr.
Leading off for Cleveland, the left fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Next offering is in for a strike. They say it went. On to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Mantle stands in now and watches strike one. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 outs, bases empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Stan Musial. That one's in there, 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in Cleveland, here's some real power at the plate. Salvador Perez. A wind in the pitch.
Salvador Perez.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Williams. He's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations, those high leverage spots. It seems like he's at his best in these situations, and obviously the ability to get the strikeout factors in. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
And now here is Kyle Tucker. Pitch misses inside, ball 1.
Yeah, there's certain guys that expect to come in and dominate, and they see the challenge, the battle just a little bit differently. They trust their stuff, and they believe.
Line drive. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing move. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
Trevor Hoffman gets the call from the pen, and he's getting thrown into the fire with a pair of runners in scoring position. Out towards right center field. Musial drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
The mental approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques. And then there's some players that are just natural, and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable. Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mantle settles underneath it. Makes the catch. Runner tags for home. A big run scores on the sac fly. And a 2-1 ball game now.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
And first offering is fouled off. A lot of times with relievers, they just like to get amped up, and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that hitter a little hyper and make him more aggressive. And that way, when they put a wrinkle, change speeds, he's out in front just a little bit. He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And just hacking like you used to.
Yeah, kind of same, just like that, yeah.
a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to one or two key plays to make the difference for the win.
The race to freedom ain't one. Run, better run. Before the war, you never won. Hurt feeling going on.